The summer night was a sultry embrace, the stars above a glittering canopy, as Lena lay on a blanket in her backyard, a glass of wine in hand, its tartness mingling with the ache in her chest. The house behind her was silent, a hollow shell since she'd left Marcus. Her husband of a decade, the man whose touch once set her soul ablaze. Their love had been a wildfire, nights of whispered secrets and fevered embraces, his hands mapping her body like a cherished landscape, their laughter a melody that filled their home. But lately, his kisses were fleeting, his gaze distant, as if she were a shadow he no longer saw. Lena felt the shift, a creeping dread that gnawed at her. His late nights and guarded phone, a puzzle she didn't want to solve. She wore a silk dress that clung to her curves, the fabric a quiet rebellion against the woman she'd become. Tired, unnoticed, yearning. The wine warmed her, but it couldn't drown the suspicion that her marriage was crumbling. One night, when Marcus showered, the steam curling from the bathroom, Lena's heart pounded as she picked up his phone, her fingers trembling as she scrolled through messages that shattered her world. Words of desire to other women, plans that excluded her, a betrayal that cut deeper than any blade. When he emerged, his skin damp, his eyes met hers, and he knew. "It's nothing," he lied, but her silence was louder. Her pain, a storm he couldn't weather. She packed that night, her heart a battlefield, and left with their children, seeking refuge in a new beginning. The weeks that followed were a haze of grief. Lena's nights spent alone, her body craving the warmth of Marcus's touch, the way he'd hold her, kiss her until she melted. But the memories were tainted, his betrayal a poison that seeped into every thought. She sought solace in therapy, each session peeling back layers of hurt, revealing the truth, not just his infidelity, but her own erasure, the way she dimmed herself to keep their love alive. Slowly, she reclaimed her spark, wearing clothes that hugged her body, short skirts and flowing tops, her confidence a quiet defiance. She danced in her new apartment, the music a pulse that matched her awakening, her reflection in the mirror a woman rediscovering her power. Marcus called, his voice thick with liquor, whispering apologies, promises to hold her again, but she let the calls go unanswered, her heart no longer his to claim. One evening, she agreed to meet him, not out of weakness, but to face the man who'd broken her. In a dimly lit cafe, she wore a black dress that hugged her curves, her eyes bold, her smile a weapon. "I'm sorry, Lena," he said, his gaze lingering on her chest, his desire evident, but she leaned forward, her voice a sultry blade. "You lost me," she whispered, leaving him with the weight of his regret. The divorce was swift, a clean break that set her free, and Lena embraced her new life, her heart open to possibility. At a bar, the music pulsing, she danced, her body swaying, catching the eye of a stranger named Ethan, his smile a spark that ignited something dormant. He approached, his voice low, offering a drink, his fingers brushing hers, a touch that sent a shiver through her. "You move like you own the night," he said, his eyes holding hers, a double meaning that made her pulse race. They talked, his laughter a balm, his gaze making her feel seen, desired, alive. The night ended with a kiss in a shadowed corner, his hands on her waist, her lips parting for his. a taste of freedom that left her breathless. She didn't go further, but the want was new, a fire she hadn't felt in years. Time passed, and Lena explored her desires, her confidence growing with each step. She met Noah, a man whose touch was worship, his eyes drinking her in as if she were art. In his apartment, candles flickering, he kissed her slowly, his lips tracing her neck, her shoulders, his hands sliding under her dress, caressing her boobs with a reverence that made her gasp. "You're incredible," he murmured, his mouth sucking gently, igniting a heat that pulled deep inside her. She guided him, her fingers in his hair, her pussy aching as he touched her, their bodies moving in a dance of mutual need. Her climax a wave that left her trembling, his dick a promise fulfilled, their connection a celebration of her reclaimed self. Months later, at a quiet jazz club, Lena saw Marcus again, his eyes heavy with regret, but she felt no anger, only clarity. She approached, her smile soft, her heart steady. "I forgive you," she said, not for him, but for her own peace. He nodded, a silent acknowledgement, and she walked away, her heart hurt alone. With Noah, she found a love that honored her. Their nights a blend of passion and truth, his hands on her boobs, his dick deep inside her pussy. Their climaxes a shared vow, her moans a song of freedom. Lena learned that desire without honesty burns out, but love built on trust endures. Her heart a flame that burned bright, hers to tend, forever fierce and free.